Friendship with the dragon turns costly. Now Bangladesh is in India's crosshairs. This is the sharp blow. Everything seemed calm: ceasefire with Pakistan, diplomatic statements from China, and old cooperative ties with Bangladesh. But on the morning of 17th May, a decision emerged that shook the trade dynamics of South Asia. India imposed a ban on imports of several products from Bangladesh via land ports. This wasn't just another routine bureaucratic order. It was a firm and strategic response to the challenge Bangladesh posed, allegedly at China's behest. The question isn't why India made this decision. The real question is, how far will the impact go, and will this put a brake on Bangladesh's growing closeness with the dragon? Today, we'll dive deep into this very topic. But before that, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss any of our latest updates. So let's begin today's discussion without any delay. The growing closeness between Bangladesh and China is not new, but when Bangladesh made controversial remarks in China questioning India's territorial integrity and geographical boundaries, India didn't just maintain diplomatic silence, it responded firmly on the trade front as well. On 9th April, India revoked the transshipment facility granted in 2020, and on 17th May, it took another tough step by banning the import of several products from Bangladesh via land ports. These included ready-made garments, processed food, plastic goods, and furniture, dozens of items that will directly affect Bangladesh's small and medium enterprises, which heavily depend on trade through India's border regions. India issued this directive through the DGFT, Directorate General of Foreign Trade, stating clearly that imports from Bangladesh will now be restricted to just two ports, Nhava Sheva and Kolkata. This means Bangladeshi products will no longer be allowed to enter India through most of the land ports in Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, and West Bengal, such as Changrabandha and Fulbari. A list of banned items has been released, including flavored fruit drinks, chips, biscuits, plastic pipes, and wooden furniture, which are now under an immediate ban. However, some essential commodities like fish, LPG, and edible oil have been exempted. Overall, this policy shift is not only a major economic blow to Bangladesh but also a clear reflection of India's evolving and assertive strategic posture on the global stage. The events leading up to this ban are even more serious. Recently, the head of Bangladesh's interim government, Mohammad Yunus, visited China and made anti-India remarks. He stated that India's northeastern states are landlocked and dependent on Bangladesh for trade. More controversially, he offered China direct access to the Indian Ocean through Bangladesh. This statement was clearly an attempt to please China while pressuring India, but India had already decided it would respond to such arrogance not with words, but with strategy. Yunus' remarks have also cast doubt over the current direction of Bangladesh's foreign policy. India's move is more than just a revision of import policy. It is a clear warning to Bangladesh. A massive 93% of Bangladesh's trade with India flows through land ports, and now that this route has been closed, Bangladesh will have to depend solely on seaports like Nhava Sheva and Kolkata for its exports. This won't just increase logistics costs but also lead to delays, directly affecting the competitiveness of Bangladeshi products in the Indian market. For Bangladesh's economy, especially its SME sector, this could be a major blow. Additionally, the political consequences of this decision may soon be visible in Bangladesh's internal affairs, especially as tensions rise over the country's shifting diplomatic alignments. Now let's talk about the specific goods that were previously imported from Bangladesh to India and are now under restriction. The biggest impact will be on the trade of ready-made garments. Bangladesh is the world's second-largest exporter of ready-made garments, with exports worth approximately $38 billion in 2023. Out of this, products worth around $700 million were exported to India. Now that shipments will be restricted to only a few ports, transportation costs will rise, potentially increasing the prices of these goods in the Indian market and leading to a drop in demand. Additionally, Bangladesh's food products, plastic goods, and furniture industries are also expected to be significantly affected. This decision by India is not just diplomatic, it is strategically important from a geopolitical perspective. The message is clear. If any country attempts to undermine India's territorial integrity or national security, or collaborates, directly or indirectly, with a hostile nation like China to pressure India, then India will not respond with mere words, but with strategic blows, the kind that will be remembered for years. This move reflects not only India's growing leadership role in South Asia, but also a recalibration of its neighborhood relations. It signals a shift toward assertive diplomacy where respect for India's sovereignty is non-negotiable. This move by India has created a stir in Bangladesh's political circles. Several media outlets and trade associations have expressed concern. The Garment Exporters Union in Dhaka stated that India's decision will lead to delays in orders and may put the jobs of many small exporters at risk. Meanwhile, opposition parties in Bangladesh have started questioning the current government, asking why it chose to lean toward China at the cost of straining relations with a close ally like India. If this restriction remains in place for long, it could take a significant amount of time for Bangladesh's economy to recover. India's action is a clear example of how, in today's era, wars aren't fought just by armies, but through trade and diplomacy. When the attack comes through words, the response now comes through policies. If Bangladesh thought it could sit in China's lap and glare at India, India has now shown that it not only knows how to meet that gaze, but how to respond in the same language. If Bangladesh's government doesn't reconsider its trade strategies soon, India may take even tougher steps in the future. Now the key question is, will this jolt serve as a warning for Bangladesh? Will it push the country to distance itself from China and rebuild ties with India? Or will it drift deeper under China's influence and head toward a new crisis? One thing is certain, this economic move by India is a significant and strategic step toward redefining South Asia's geopolitical landscape. And it sends a strong message to every neighbor. Never mistake India's friendship for weakness.
This video has taught you something new. Do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources, news from various news agencies, opinion polls and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.